Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my previous videos, we have set up the particular to-do API keys. So we have worked on the backend, right, in the previous videos. So where we have done the insert operation, delete operation, edit operation, update operation, as well as how we can fetch the particular data from the particular user. All those things we have completed inside my previous video. So we have started with these codes from the ReactJs. We have done the basics of ReactJs and we saw a number of projects with that, and we started with the M.E.R.N stack, and we have we are doing one fully fledged project which includes authentication systems as well as its entire like about a to-do list where a person can add the to-do. So now I'll just log in with this particular API key. So I'll just tell adi@gmail.com, then I'll just provide the password. So once I log in, I can see again just giving the login success. Welcome Aditya. So we have done till here in our previous video. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. You can access the playlist and the link is been mentioned description below. So now in this video, what we are doing to do here is we'll just set up the particular front-end part for adding the particular to do. So in all my previous video, we have just worked with the Thunder client. So which is like indirectly we can just say like it is acts like a postman. So we have done our testing, we have done the authentication testing as well as the to-do testing also. So where a person can add the particular to-do we have seen, and we have completed our backend part. So now we need to use this API key into our front end so that I can interact with our database. Okay, so that is what the thing we need to do. So you just connect with your MongoDB Compass once it is installed. Then after that, what else you need to just start your backend server. So first start your backend server, go to your backend application, then just start node1.index.js. So it will get start your server. Then just come back to your front-end folder and just tell npm start to incoming. After coming inside your to-do app, your M.E.R.N stack, the particular the to-do app application is going to start. So once it has been start, so next what is the next step you need to do here is, so now here I'll just go to my src folder, component folder. So here I'll just create one new folder. So I'll just create add to do. So add to do.js file. So this will be the add to do.js file. So what I'll do here is I'll just I can able to add, I'll just create one form which should display over here, so that I can just easily add the particular to do which takes some of the inputs. So now coming back to the add to do.js add to dos. So I'll just make it as add to dos over here. Okay, so I'll just change the name. So I can add a number of to dos over here. I'll just tell add to dos. So all the to dos I'll be adding over here. So RFCE. So I'm just using this shortcut. So functional based component. So I'll just zoom a little bit. So I think it is visible or for all of you. So now what I need to do here is I need to just use the use state as well as use context. So I'll just use the use case over here. I'll just tell use state. I want to import the use state concept. So it has been imported. I'll just cut it. So here what I'll do here is, so I need to have the to do. I need to take an input like a title as well as a task, the two parameters. So I'll just use the to do to use case over here. I'll just tell const. So here I'll just tell const I want to have the to do as a first, and let's tell the set to do. Okay, set to do. So add as well as the set to do. So what it uses here, it will just use the use state over here. So it will just use the use state. So here I need to just pass the what is the default value, the starting value of it. So I'll just tell the title name, so should be empty. Then I'll just tell what is the task. So the task is also should be empty defaultly. So it is a use case I have been used or use state. So I'll just say, so then I need to come back here, or it is returning it. So here I'll just set up the few of the task over here. So I'll just set up the particular task over here. So slash like this. Okay, so now inside here I'll just add the particular form over here. So what I'll do here is I'll just give the container div dot container dot from the margin from the top sorry, the margin should be 3 from all the side. I'll just create a container with it. Then I'll just create a row, div dot row. So I'll just create a row. Then I'll just tell column. I need to create a columns now. So I'll just tell div dot column of medium size, that is a 5. I need to have a 2 columns star of 2. So I'll just, sorry, it is not working. So div dot call dot, okay, div dot call dot medium size. So I need to just tell div dot call dot medium size of 5, that I need to have, so that I need to have 2 columns. So once I enter, you can see I got the 2 columns over. So the column 1 is 5 columns. So if you know, the bootstrap will be divided as a 12 columns, 1 row. So what I am doing, I want to add a form over here, and I want to display all the data of the form over here, whichever the data is been in the database. So here I'll just tell div.call5 is been used. So here I'll just use, for this one I'll just use 7 columns, okay, to display the data. So here I'll just say in the column of 5, so I can just create one particular card. So I'll just create the particular card inside the form. So here I'll just use the card, okay. I'll just tell div.card. So I want to have a card. Then along with that, I need to have the particular margin from all the side to 3, as well as I need to have the padding from all the side to 3, okay. So I'll just enter it. So the card is been created in the starting. So after inside the card, I want to just display something like, I'll just give h3 dot. So this I'll just give it as display. So I want to have a 4, and I need to have the particular text color should be what? I need to have the text color to be primary color. Then I want to get the text to the center, text center. So these are all the shortcuts. So I can just use it. So you can see it has been creating like this. So here I'll just tell add to do, add to do. Okay, once I save, you can just see over the output over here. Okay, I cannot see the output because why? I am not importing these add to do's over here. I am not imported the add to do inside the home. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the home page over here. So here I'll just say, so wherever it is there, after this one, I want to just load the, I'll just tell add to do. If I just type whether it comes add TODO, so I'm not getting it. So I'll just tell add to do. So I want to get the particular add to do's. So you can see I'm getting the suggestion. So you can see add to do's I'm just choosing over here, and it should close like this, okay. So what I'll do, I'll just close everything. So this one I'll just wrap it into this particular stuff, so where it is not, it won't give me any error. So its error source gone. So now you can see add to do is been used. So now you can just see the particular stuff over here, okay. So it is not showing. If I come back here, it is compiling it. So it is just compiling. Let it compile. So let's save once again every stuff. So I'll just save. It is compiling. So basically what I did here is I inside my home page. So what I did, whatever the stuff is there, it is just displaying over here, welcome stuff. Then I'm just loading the add to do over here. So this is coming from add to do over here. So why it is just taking so much of time? Refresh. So it will compile, okay. So it will compile and it will just target it. So let's see later. So now coming back to my, where is it, add to do.js file. So here is the add to do, right? So in the add to do, what I need to do here is next here is I need to just set up the particular forms over here. I'll just set up the particular form. So you can see it has been reloaded. If I come here, you can see I'm getting add to do over here, okay. So now I want to get all the parameters over here. So this is the h3 tag sends here. So then inside the card itself, I want to create one form. I want to just create one form. So I'll just create the form, FORM form. So I'll just create the form over here. There is no action to this form, so there will be only on submit button. I'll just create one form. So what this form does, so it will be, form will be having few of the parameters over here. So the first parameter is I want to take the particular title as well as I need to take the particular task of it. So what I'll do here is I'll just say div dot. So this will be the form group, FORM form, and GROUP group. This will be the class form group. So these are the bootstrap class. Inside it I want to take an input. So input of type txt and the particular class name of form control, okay, form control, enter it, okay. So type text class is equal to form control. So here I want to give the particular name. So basically I'll just give the name. So name will be equal to what, title title. Then id will be have, so id is equal to title title. So along with that we'll be having a area described by, so where is it, area described. So area what is it, area described by, okay. So area described by will be something. So here the area described by will be the enter name, something like that. I'll just enter valid, enter title title. What else I can have here? So we have the value. When we need to have created the, I need to just give the value for it. So value, I'll just give the value. So it will be the value of to do dot, so to do dot name here. So see, we have been set the to do. The current to do will have the title as well as the task. If it's changed, it will just set, when I'll apply one on change function. So that on change function will take this set to do as a function, and it will just change the present value whatever it is been typed. So now default will be the to do, the empty values will be there. Okay, so I'll just tell to do dot title over here. I'll just tell to do dot title. Okay, so later I'll just specify the on change function. So then I'll just give the min length over here. Directly I'll just give min length. So the min length at least the should be 3 character. Then I'll just give the placeholder. Placeholder is equal to, I'll just enter title. Okay, so I'll just make this field as a required. Okay, so I'll just make this field as a required. I'll just save it. So you can see I got the enter title over here. Okay, so then what else I need to give? I need to just create a same one more stuff. So same one thing I need to just create. So at that time this thing it will be what? It will be I will just use it as a text area over here. So same as it is, I'll just use it as a text area. Okay, so then I'll just close this as a text area like this. text area, text area. But this will be what? Type will be what? So here the type will be test, last name, ID will be the task, task, ID will be task, and area described I'll just enter task. Okay, so this will be the to do dot task, whatever the task value will be there. So even it will be empty like this, at least like this. So I'll just close like this. Okay, so required field, I'll just save it. So once I save, if I just see, I'll be refresh. Okay, so it is not working, so let me try. Okay, it will work basically a little bit. I think it is getting a little bit stuck, so it will just work fine. So we have been set up for all the text area as well as title. We have set up the particular form. So now let's again, I'll just try once again. So whether this works. Yeah, so you can see I'm getting enter title as well as enter title. So here basically little bit I need to get a margin from the top. I'll just give it as 2. So I'll just set margin from the top, I need to have that 2. So once it is been taken, so what is the last thing? So last thing, I need to have a button over here. So I need to have a BUTT1 button. So button will be what? It will be disabled until the form is complete. I'll just tell disabled. So I'll just check here if the to do dot title, if I let to do dot title dot length. Okay, if that is the particular to do dot, suppose that is nothing but, so this particular length, whatever I am typing it, so if it is lesser than, if the particular length is lesser than 5 at least, or 3, if it lesser than 3 character, and along with that I'll just check for the title also. So the task to do dot task dot length, if it's lesser than at least 5, so then I will just make it as a disabled, else it won't be disabled. Okay, so this is how the things works. So then along with that, I need to just tell what is the type is equal to submit over here. So this will be the type submit. So this will be the type submit over here. So then what else? So this will be the type submit. Then I'll just make it the class name over. I'll just give the class name. So this time I'll just use the class name as btn dark or anything. So let's tell btn slash btn dark, dark, and I'll just take same as it is. I'll give the margin from the top should be 2. Okay, so that it should not handle. If I just save it, so all the things will be working. You can see I'm having like this. So button has been there, but it has been not written anything. I'll just tell add to do over here. I'll just tell add to do. So if I just tell add to do, so you can just see add to do has been coming because it is disabled. So why it is disabled? Because it is not winning. As I say, if I just tell, if I type something, so it is not taking the type because I not applied the on change over here. So I need to tell whenever I change, the value should get changed. So right now it is taking an empty value. If I just see, if I just give it AAA, so you can see here it will be AA will be there. Okay, so that is the current value it is been taking over here. Now I'll just change this title as well as a task by using what? Set to do over here. So by using the set to do, I'll just change the particular values with it. So now what I'll do, I'll just say I'll just apply one I'll do some of the 2 functions. So here I'll just use the on change function right now. So I'll just tell const of, I'll just give on change. So I'll just tell on change. So what this on change function, so we have seen already inside our sign up page. So what is our on change will do? So on change will be set up the particular values to it. I'll just copy the same thing because I don't want to type again and again. So I'll just paste it. So const on change will do, it will just set the particular to do over here. So what it will do, it will set the particular to do, that is nothing but this. I'll just say as a to do. So whatever the to do is there, so whatever the first argument the to do will be there, it will just change it to it will just set the particular to do over here. So I'll just set the particular set to do, that is e.target.name, to make it to e.target.value. So this is the handle on change function will done. So same will if I have the handle submit function also, so even will be working with the handle submit. So now if I just tell on change will be there here, so I'll just copy the on change. So I'll just specify over here, so where I'll just give the on change is equal to on change. I want to just tell on change is equal to on change. Even here also I need to just specify on change is equal to on change. Okay, so this is the one thing I need to just do it. If I just compile, all the things work fine. So now see, I can just type it. So whatever the value is there, I can just type it over. Now see, it is empty. So if I just tell 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 4, so 5 5. So because I think I have given somewhere more here. Okay, so here I have given as a length over here. So whatever the length is 5, at least the description also I'll just give it as a 3. I'll just say. So now see, if I just, there is at least there should be a 4 character for the title and 4 character for the add to do. So then only what our form will get submitted, then only this button will get enabled, then only I can just say something like I can just click onto it. Okay, so you can see title is been taken, task is been taken, but the page is getting refreshed over here. That will that we need to just see. So that I'll just say here is we need to so we have created the form, right? So now we have just created the particular form where I can just display the particular stuffs over here. So now, so then what else I need to do here is in the to do's. So what else? So next I need to just set up the particular function, like what all the values will be there. I need to do it. So what we'll do here is, no, what I'm doing to here is, so we have just created the form. Now I want to submit the operation. I want to insert operation, edit operation, delete operation, and fetch operation. So this thing I need to do it over here. So one thing I'll say, so we will be using a concept of, that is we will be using a concept of context, that is we'll be using a concept of use context. Okay, so use context will be using use context. Okay, React use context. React, what is React use context? Let's see what is the React use context. So React context is a way to manage state globally, and it can be used together with the use state hook to share between the deeply nested components are more easier than with the use state alone. See, one thing I'll say, so when I'm using this use state over here, so I am using the use state, right? So that is the use state I am using. So this will work only for this particular component. This will only work for this component. If I want to if I want to use this functionality to my other component, so I need to pass it as a props, then I can use. So from here to I need to pass that as a props, then I need to use it in some other component. Then again if I want to use this particular functionalities into another component, I need to pass as a props. Again I need to load the particular data into another component, like this. Like this I can just say, if I want to, suppose I want to use something like if I want to take some values from any of the component, so I cannot directly take it, I cannot directly import. And if I want to use this to do inside my navbar, so I cannot directly take it, I need to pass it as a prop. From there I need to pass it as another props. So from where the navbar is being connected till there I need to come step by step, I need to go it. But so that is the demerit of use state. So use state can be only stable when you are using for that particular component itself. If you want to get some of the fetch that data, some of the changes, if you want to send that particular functionality to another components, then you need to come step by step. So how step by step you can see from the app. So from the app I need to go to, from the app you see here, basically you see one thing I'll show you. So here you see we are just using the alert, right? We are using a set alert function. This is the one set alert use state. I am passing this set. I cannot directly import this set alert into another component. How I am passing, you see here, I am passing as one element. I am just passing as a one particular props to this home, then it will go to the home. So again I can just use this particular stuff. So if I want to see here in the apps, if I want to use this show alerts into my sign up, I need to just pass to the sign up first, then I can come back to my sign up, then I can just use add the props, then I can just say props.show alert. I can just get in that particular way. Same if I want to use this particular functionality to another component, I want to send as a props to another. So it will be a little bit complicated. So for that particular purpose, they have been come up with the concept with the React context. So it will what do here is, it will be using the particular state. It will globally, it will use the particular state. So what we do in the app.js, we'll import the context and we set this particular router. Before the router, I'll just set enter. I'll just set it as one node state over here. So whatever the when I do that one, So I'll be take directly, I can get the particular data from the particular context. So here I'll just create one particular folder, another folder. So here in the src we'll create one folder. Here I'll just make it as a context folder. So what we'll do here is, in the context folder we will be creating two files. That is, one particular will be the state, the current state of it, then one more we'll set it as a context javascript file. So with that, if we'll maintain two separate js file, so that in whichever the component I need, whichever the component I want from this one, so I can use wherever I like. Okay, so I cannot, no need to coming from the one component to another component to another component to another, then going directly. So suppose I want to take money from my father, so I will go directly take my money from my father. I won't tell my sister, so my sister is not going to tell to my mom, and my mom is not going to tell my father to give the money. Directly I'll interact with my father. So like that, direct interactions can be done with the particular component with the concept of React context hook. So you can see here they have given the some of the examples. You can see, if I want to see here only they have said, so the user is there, user is there. If I want to use this user, I'm just setting this, but sending this user as a prop. This user is coming. So again I want to use some of the user, again I'm setting for component 3. This user is going to the component 3 same. So if I want to use component 4, same, this user I'm sending for the component 4, again component 4 is coming. Same like this, the fight is all those it is just going. So for that one we come across the solution for that create context as well as the create context concept. So it will use a use context. So we'll be set up one particular component, so where use context provider will be there. So it will provide the particular value to the user. So wherever I want, I can just use the, if I have a component file, directly I will use the use context. So whatever the values is there, the user of stuffs, so directly I can just use the as a user, directly I can just grab the particular value for it. So it is a very good example that have been given inside W3 school. So these things we are going to implement inside my next video. So what we'll do here is, we'll set up each and every stuffs in our component. Like use context will set up edit, will set up add, insert, delete operation, everything will set up. So once we have set up the particular node state, so then we'll add our front end part and we'll make the interaction with this. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.